Welcome back to Dented Sense. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you've been here for a while, I do appreciate your support. Today, I will be talking about a fragrance that's uplifting, that is simple, that is surprisingly versatile. And today, we are talking about commodity from the house, Bergamot from the house of commodity, excuse me. Bergamot from the house of commodity. Now, I will be honest from the start, this is one of those fragrances that does not get me a ton of compliments. And if that's what you're looking for, then I recommend you look at other fragrances. You can check out some of my other videos for those, recommendations if that's what you want to do. But this fragrance here is all about bergamot. So the top notes is bergamot, obviously, mandarin, green mandarin. There's also there's green mandarin and there's clementine. Yeah, clementine, definitely. Now, these notes is not as zesty, all right? It's not too sharp, not too harsh. Especially if you're a citrus lover, you'll definitely love this. The note breakdown for the mid notes is jasmine, mint, and African geranium. And if you know, those notes are all floral. But the good thing is they are not super floral like those powdery type floral, but they definitely complement the citrus notes in here. And that kind of gives it a little bit of heft to it. Of course, it's not a complex note, like I said, it's just very simple, but they make the citrus really shine. And it is a lovely fragrance, don't get me wrong, but like I said, if you're looking for compliments, this is not it. The base notes in the dry down is violet leaves, vetiver, musk, and of course patchouli. And patchouli is always one of those fan favorite notes that people like in their fragrances. It's not very heavy, it's smooth and soft, and it's very comforting. The fragrance is just, those notes kind of give it a little bit more depth, but for the most part, it's just fresh, clean. If you think about bergamot from the house of commodity, think clean. Now let's talk about longevity, because that's where a ton of citrus or fresh fragrance tend to lose their value. On the skin, I get maybe 3 to about 5 hours on the skin. Especially in the hotter weather is where it stands out. In the winter time, not so much, because it's not too, it doesn't have that power to cut through that, frigid temperature. This is not one that you would consider a beast mode by any means. So if you're looking for a beast mode again, this is not it. This is more for the casual day-to-day type thing, casual day out, full day work day, and of course, because of its longevity and its freshness, it's more office appropriate. Projection is not too loud. You could probably do like a main mod type projection. People around you in your immediate surrounding will smell it. You might get a compliment here or there, but if you're looking to fill the room, this is not it. Now, when and where to wear this? Pretty much is an everyday type fragrance. You can wear it day-to-day office, casual settings, school, colleges, coffee dates, running errands. Spring and summer is where this shines, maybe mid-fall, but spring and summer is where it shines the most. In the winter, I tend not to want to wear this just because it contrasts with that bright, summertime is always about bright fragrances, and this doesn't really have that effect when it comes to the contrast. They all kind of contrast, and I don't recommend that in the winter time. Anyway, so most people think it's a decent fragrance, it's a clean fragrance. For the price, it's clean, it's fresh, it's uplifting, it's polished, it's very approachable. So nothing groundbreaking when it comes to fragrances. I mean, there are tons of fragrances out there that would blow your minds out, or blow your minds, but this actually surprisingly works. It's one of those quiet ones, quiet confidence without being flashy, crisp without being sharp, clean without being boring. So a lot of people tend to be drawn to it, and for the price, I definitely would recommend this for anyone who is looking for something within that price range. Again, versatility. You can wear it anywhere. If you're looking for a gym fragrance that's not too loud, definitely works. If you are out there, you've used this before and you want to share your thoughts on it with me, please leave a comment. If you're new and want some recommendation or have some recommendation you want me to look at, please leave your thoughts, comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll catch you up in this video.